Hey everyone, and welcome to the Knit Book Nook. My name is Sam.
And I'm Steph.
And in this video, we're going to tell you guys everything that we knit in the month of January, part of December, and the first week of February. Before we get started, you can find us on Instagram and Ravelry as the Knit Book Nook. And we'll have links to everything down below, along with project pages and shops and anything else we talk about. So we're going to jump right in because I have a lot of finished objects.
I have 3, but I didn't bring any of them with me.
She's going to send me pictures and we will insert beautiful photos.
Of my child's feet because she lives in her socks.
That's awesome that she wears them though. That's good.
Okay.
All right. So finished objects. Why don't you go first? Because I need to pop this off.
Okay. So I made Bella her little sweater. I finished that up. It was a super easy, just from the rainbow, or not the rainbow, the red heart. They had our pattern page and I just picked a small sweater and she looked adorable and she wore it most of the month of December. I'm probably going to knit her another one that's black.
For those of you who don't know, Bella is her dog.
Oh yeah, not my kids. She's my puppy. Okay, guys, it's been a long week at work. It's Counselor Appreciation Week, and I'm a counselor, and the kids have appreciated me by being extra crazy.
They just want to see you more.
So I'm running on a little sleep.
It's okay. It's okay. We got this covered.
So yes, Bella's my puppy. She's a very small little doggy, but I knit her a sweater, and
it was so cute. I saw her in it, I think 2 weeks ago. It was adorable.
But yeah, it's a little Christmas one. So I'm going to make another one because I have a sweater that it's black with white skulls and lightning bolts. So I'm going to see if I can get...
Are you going to make a matching sweater with your dog?
Yep, because I love her. She's spoiled. I don't like dogs. I only like my dog. And she's a spoiled princess like the rest of my family. The next thing I made over the month of December was I finished my daughter's orange and green socks. I was going to bring them today, but she's been wearing them quite a bit.
And it was crazy sock day today at school.
I don't even know if she wore them, to be honest. She might have worn her chicken socks.
No, Lily wore the chicken socks because she showed me.
Yes, but Maddie, we have multiple pairs of them. They came in a little bucket.
Oh, that's really cute though.
They were chicken wing socks, and there was an assortment of chicken socks in this bucket. And so I don't know what she wore today, but they're either in the wash or they were on her feet. So that was fine. The only thing is I was halfway through like the foot of one, and then I realized I forgot to do the slips or like the turn for the heel. I was like, why isn't this working? I just went straight to the gusset and I was like, but I got this now.
I mean, I feel like that's a pretty like easy place to rip back to though.
Yeah, I did just rip back to that. So then I fixed that, but I was just like, really? Duh. I haven't worked on my MCAL at all. Nope. It's just sitting in a bag. But then, yeah, we're done with that. So then that's all I finished.
I thought you said you had 3.
I finished 2 pairs of socks.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Because they had a matching one. So we sent them away.
So, because I had all of my December makes in my Advent vlog. So I'm going to show you my January makes. The first thing I made was this sock. It is so pretty. So the yarn is by Mandy's Makings. This was my New Year's Eve cast on. I think I didn't cast on until New Year's Day though. So I used the mini for the cuff and the toe, and the pattern is After Midnight by Witchery. It was her Gremlins pattern. So it's supposed to look like little gremlins, but it's actually just a really pretty lace pattern. Like if you're looking for it, like you can see it. But I did 15 rounds of 2x2 ribbing for the cuff. I did about 45 rounds for the leg, a slip stitch, heel flap, and gusset, and then the toe. And I knit all of my socks on 9-inch circulars unless they're for a child or if they're DK weight, which will be coming up, which is why I mentioned it. Yeah, I like this one a lot though.
I like this one too. I love the colors. Yeah, I love the speckles.
I thought it was so pretty. All right, the second pair of socks that I finished is this one. I have hair on everything. So this is the colorway Freeze Pops by Up North Yarns, and the pattern I used is Bubble and Fizz, again by Witchery. And I did 15 rounds of 2x2 ribbing for the cuff, I think this one was 44 rounds for the leg, a slip stitch, heel flap, and gusset, and then the toe. And that has been like my go-to.
Toes always look so nice. Pattern. Mine are so like, I don't know what I do when I get to the toe, but mine are always like
I've
They're, like,
been
wide.
knitting for a little bit longer than you.
Oh yeah, and you actually finish your stuff.
And yeah, I've made so many socks. I was going through my sock bin. And I have so many socks.
I've ruined a lot of my socks.
Oh, I didn't
get to hold that one.
I didn't bring out my other blocker.
Sorry, I'm gonna hold it to like rub my nose.
Listen, the weather has been like
okay.
warming.
Ooh, I love this color.
I do too. You got that for me.
Oh.
I think you got it for my birthday like 2 years ago.
There is no way I remember that. I only know what I bought you for Christmas.
All right. The next thing that I'm counting this as finished because I went to 3 different stores to find a zipper and none of them had it. So I'm going to have to order one off Amazon. But I finished my Lanark.
Wow. Oh, that looks so nice.
So this is the Lanark by Rebecca Clow. I knit the size 4 for my husband. It does fit him. We have tried it on. It looks so good.
That looks
it just
so
needs
nice.
a zipper.
It looks like
I am so proud of this sweater.
It looks like you would buy it in the store. Not that it like.
No, that's great.
It looks real. Like, oh yeah,
it is real.
I know. That's why I didn't want to say. I was like, that's not the right word.
So
it looks professional there. That's a better word.
Thank you. Oh,
I was so good now. Spend money on that.
All right, so I knit this out of Knit Picks palette, which is a fingering weight, so I held it double. So it is 100%. Oh, what is it? Highland wool. And then I just knit everything according to pattern, and I followed all the instructions.
So you had they switched from a male fit to a female fit for this one, right?
No, so she still hasn't released the masculine sizing yet. Okay. But she is releasing a stockinette version of the same pattern. So this one's half fisherman's rib. She's releasing a stockinette version that is going to include it, and since all the counts are the same, I think she's just going to transfer it over.
Okay.
I don't know though for sure yet. I'm keeping an eye on her newsletter. I do. I feel like this is going to pill though.
No, sure.
A lot. It's already kind of getting fuzzy and it's never been worn because it doesn't have a zipper.
I mean, it could just be a deep V-neck.
Well, I mean, I knit the interfacing.
Oh.
I don't know what that's called, but there's like a pocket that like the zipper's going to sit in that I can sew it up in. I'm going to order it off Amazon like this week and it will be done. But I'll probably wear it next time, but it's so warm.
It looks so cozy.
It is so nice. I love it.
It's so ridiculously cold here.
I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of hoping it wouldn't fit Nick. Because then I was gonna steal it.
Sorry, honey.
But I went to so I do have yarn that I could knit myself one in like a more orangey color.
Sorry guys. My nose is so runny.
But I went to Costco and they had such a similar sweater in like a lighter brown color. So I ended up buying it. I think I'm wearing it in my upcoming spinning video that should be out in a week from this one because we were late on this one.
Yeah, because your family gets sick.
We don't even know what we were sick with, but it was awful.
My kids always go,
their
family sick again.
Yeah, you're telling me. Come on.
I know. My kids just get annoyed about everything, especially Maddie.
Because that means Titus isn't at school.
Yes, and she was very mad that he was out for all that lying.
I have more finished objects. I got a lot of knitting done because again, my family was sick. So that means snuggles and knitting. I added my last 2 panels to
your jelly roll.
My jelly roll. Where are they? I think it's these 2.
I'm just keep hitting things in the mic.
So it was these 2 panels right here. And I think this is like the perfect size now. It just sits so nicely over your lap. Although my husband, so it does fit my husband. My husband is 6'2". So he's pretty tall.
But it's stretchy.
And it does cover him from like his shoulders to his toes. But then he was like, it's not wide enough for 2 people. I was like, I know.
It's not meant
it's
for
not.
2. So which panel was your favorite?
I have no idea. I have different colors that are my faverions. I love this one. I don't remember what that is.
Oh, that one's pretty.
I love that color. And then, hang on, I'll show you guys the ones that I did purchase in full skeins. I just haven't knit them yet. I have this one. This is Karnam. That one's from Throne of Glass. And then I did, it wasn't that one. Maybe, no, that wasn't. That was a Harry Potter color.
Excuse me.
You're going to make me yawn. Stop it. Maybe it was this one. I don't know. There was one in here called Lord of the North, and I also got that one too. That's a Terracing color from Throne of Glass. I get the Throne of Glass ones. And then I also got this one. So Lorcan did, but I got that in fiber. You know, that one's kind of purpley. It's not that one. That one's mauve. It's this
I love
one.
mauve.
So I'm pretty sure.
We get to wear a
is it
shirt
not?
that has to do with a book next week, and I'm debating either between my Valkyrie and my 13. My 13 kind of creeps people out.
Okay, because that one's Rowan. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure this one is Solar Kinded. Okay, and I'm going to use this because it's
my
cozy.
legs are cold.
Okay, I'm almost done with my finished objects. I promise.
It's okay.
So we're just I have 4 pairs of socks, 1 sweater, and a blanket.
Okay.
I mean, this was only 2 panels though, so
that's fine. I'm not judging you. I get bored.
The next thing I finished were
these pairs of socks.
They're so cute. I love them. So this is the Egg Hunt Socks pattern by Leah Gibson. I knit the size small because these are for my daughter. And then for the yarn, so we were supposed to go to the Fiber Blitz Festival in Waukesha in the middle of January. I think I was going on the 18th. And I ended up not going because my husband had to work and I didn't feel like taking all my kids with me. And that was fine. I mean, I was disappointed. I was just going to take my daughter, Nora, and it just didn't work out. And it's fine because she actually ended up having strep throat and an ear infection. So it was fine that we did not go and spread that around. But she loves pinks and purples. So I thought this was going to be the cutest. She loves these. She's so excited. I was like, you have to wait until I film and then you can have them.
Oh, that's
so the yarn
cute.
I used is from Kimber's Cozy Creations, and this is Crazy Sock Lady. So I knit everything just according to pattern. I can't really give specifics because I just knit the ruffle, and then I did 1 repeat for the leg, and then a slip stitch, heel flap, and gusset. And then I followed her toe pattern in the not just stepping in what I usually do. I followed her pattern. But this was so cute, and it was really fun to knit. And I have to knit another one for my other daughter now too, because she's like, I want a pair. All right, so my last pair of socks, I knit myself a pair of socks out of the same yarn. Oh, I was like, oh, we can kind of sort of coordinate.
Cute. That's adorable.
Love it.
I love that.
So I already told you about the yarn, Crazy Sock Lady by Kimber's Cozy Creations. I just knit a vanilla sock because that's honest. I wanted a quick knit, something I didn't have to think about. So I did 15 rounds of 2x2 ribbing for the cuff. I did 40 rounds for the leg. 40? 45. I did 45 rounds for the leg. A slip stitch, heel flap, and gusset. And since I did use a contrasting mini, I did do the garter ridge. It makes it just easier to pick them up.
Oh, I like the garter ridge.
I like the garter ridge a lot. I just started doing it not that long ago. And then a toe that's in the pattern that I followed. I always sub in this toe, no matter what pattern I'm doing. I like it. Crazy Sock Lady on 9-inch circular, vanilla socks on 9-inch circulars. And it's size medium, so 64 stitches.
Yes.
Yes, that is what I cast on. And final finished object. I have a whole video about this one. So if you haven't checked it out yet, go check it out. It's really fun. It's not that long, and it's a fun video. But I spun this yarn.
It's so pretty.
So I am getting a year of fiber from La Mercerie. And this was my January fiber. It is Winter Light by Skein and the Stitch. And it is a house blend. So it is their 50% Rambouillet, 33% Kent Romney, 17% Cormo. And I spent about a DK weight, a 2-ply reverse. And if you want all of the other fun information, you can go watch the 15-minute video that I did on it. I'm currently filming the February one. I did get that fiber as well. I don't have it with me because it is on my wheel. And I will talk about this later, but I just have not been able to sit down and focus on anything. So that's going to come into play when I talk about my whips. What are you working on?
So I just bought a pattern. I was looking through Ravelry pages to buy a pattern. And I went, this one sounds pretty. It doesn't look that bad. Until I actually opened the page after, of course, I purchased.
What is this pattern that you purchased?
I'm going to tell you. Just give me a second. I'll pull it up because we all know that I have no memory and I can't remember.
Okay, so she is knitting Secret Garden by the Crazy Sock Lady.
I am. I was going to pull it up. Rude.
Why do you need to pull it up?
Because I forgot. I don't know. Okay, fine. I forgot words. But yeah, then I actually read that because I was like, oh, it'll be some light patterning. It'll be fine because it looked like there was little baubles on it. Like, oh, pretty, like little roses. But I looked and I started reading it. I was like, this looks actually pretty complicated. Only to find out there are
Cables.
cables.
It's a cable pattern.
I
It's a cable
can't
sock pattern.
remember the word cable. And I was like, I've
That's why I'm
only
here. I'm helping.
made vanilla type socks.
I am doing so many cables right now. I'll show you on my whips. I only showed
So
you
she
one
was
of them,
showing
but
me.
I'm doing more
Yeah,
cables.
so she showed me how to do a cable. But I was like,
without having to have
I
a cable needle.
was hoping to like be able to take it like on my break at work, and I was like, no, I have to have like power to focus. So we'll see how long that takes before I throw everything in the garbage.
Oh, don't throw it in the garbage. I can
I
help
won't.
you.
No, I
It's
won't.
fine.
And eventually I'm going to pick up that MCAL again and just do the next pieces of it. I want to get, that's actually what I want to do, is I want to do in the next section the MCAL and then work on socks. Only because I want to get that thing done so it's out of a bag. Okay.
Yeah. Well, apparently have just stopped putting my projects in bags other than my socks, and I just shove them on a shelf in my living room. They usually sit right over there in that one.
That works though. You have a place for them.
And it has to go up there, else Elijah would.
Oh,
turn
yeah,
those
that's
out.
true. That's true. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. I
So
picked
up
mine.
until today, I only had 2 whips because I finished my socks and I was working on 3 at a time. So I had my socks, a blanket, and a sweater that I was working on. And I finished my socks and I was just like, okay, I'm just going to work on my blanket and my sweater and I'm going to finish them like sooner than I thought. And then I didn't feel like working on them. So I cast on 2 new projects today. But let me talk about my 2 big ones. All right. So I am knitting the Eclair sweater by Laura Penrose. I'm knitting the size 4.
This is so cool.
I love it. So these are all cables.
Yeah, I know. I know what they look like. I just
I love this so much. I am knitting this on Knit Picks Simply Worsted yarn in the colorway Wendy. And I am just following the pattern. I did not do a gauge swatch, but it's really oversized. So I thought even if I'm a little loose or a little tighter, it's fine. Ooh. And I'm holding my sleeve stitches on a try-on cord. And I did go back and knit the collar just because I wanted to have that finishing touch up there and not go back and do it. So after I finished my second ball of yarn, I'm on my 3rd ball and that's it.
Oh, that's not bad.
So I got like quite a bit done.
Is it gonna be long sleeve or?
It is going to be long sleeve. Yeah, it's a really nice sweater. I am just so excited and I love it. It looks so cute.
I like it.
But I'm not gonna lie, after a while though, the cables, I just don't feel like doing any more cables. So what did I do? I cast on a pair of cabled socks today. But I'm not gonna talk about that next. I'm gonna talk about my blanket.
Which blanket are you working on now?
So this is going to be a cozy comfort throw by Molly of a Homespun House. Took me a second there. And I am knitting this using my Travel the Galaxy socks at Advent that I got from Treehouse Knits.
Mm.
And this is really pretty. I love it. And this is a stitch marker that came with the Advent. It is like a little planet
with
a star.
Cute.
It's adorable.
I like the pink in here.
Yeah, that was the contrasting mini that went with the first color.
I like it.
I do not remember the names, but Treehouse Knits does have them all on her Instagram page. But I am going in order, so I did have to go back and check to see which one came next.
Oh, so you're just knitting the sock sets?
Yep, I'm just knitting the sock sets into a blanket. These are fingering weight sock sets since they're for socks. So I'm holding it double with itself to make a DK weight.
Nice, nice.
And I'm on my second. I'm about halfway done with my second.
You could probably just knit this in your sleep.
No, because it's held double, I tend to
you drop
one strand of yarn a lot.
Never mind.
So I kind of have to pay attention to it at least a little bit.
Yeah.
But it's really squishy, and I wasn't sure if I was going to like this pattern because it's harder.
Yeah.
It's kind of boring, but it's actually it's a lot of fun. I really, really like it. And it's squishy.
Yeah. Yeah, but I think because these are so multicolored, even if you have kind of a boring pattern, it ends up looking really nice.
I know. I am so excited to keep going with this pattern.
Just keep adding blankets over here.
It's cold. Listen.
I hate this.
It's been so cold.
Someone to fund us to move to somewhere warmer. We'll go
I
film
wish.
somewhere warm.
I know.
Yeah, you were just in
I was
Florida.
just in Florida for a week. All right, I will talk about my socks next.
It gets negative 25 and then up to 40.
Have the pattern name, and I'm so sorry. I will put it on the screen, but I cast on a pair of DK weight socks, and they are super cute.
Oh, is that our yarn?
It is. It's our Epcot colorway, which I would talk about in a second.
Sorry.
So this is the Epcot colorway by Magically Dyed Yarns, or formerly us.
Defunct. I filed our last business taxes, so
we shouldn't have had any last year.
We didn't, but I had to do it like a closing.
So we shut down in January last year.
Yeah,
no. But this was our Epcot colorway. This is 100% superwash merino. And I am knitting the new DK weight pattern by Twin Stitches Design. I forgot the name of the pattern, but I will put it right here. It's really fun. It is a very slightly cabled pattern. I just did the first cable up at the top, and then I started the littler ones that are in the middle. So I am knitting the size medium cuff down. She does have a toe up version in that pattern as well. So whichever way you knit, you can do. So I cast on for the adult medium, and I am going to go off pattern slightly. I did 10 rounds of 2x2 ribbing for the cuff, and then I'm doing 2 pattern repeats for my leg. I'm going to sub in a slip stitch, heel flip, and gusset. In the pattern, she has I think it's a German short row heel.
I love those.
And I like my heel flip and gusset.
Well, you know how to do them so well. Like I'm better.
I did look into. Did I look at I don't remember if I looked at the toe, but I just decided I was going to follow
your own toe.
The toe that I'm comfortable doing on DK weight socks. So that is that one, and that is my only project that is living in a project bag. And this is my project bag it's living in. This is like the only one I've been using lately. I don't know why, but this is from Mountain State Stitches.
Oh yeah, I should show off that.
And I love
my
it.
Yarn. Oh wait, that's acquisition, so that's really not whips and because that was not even started.
Last whip. I started knitting a gnome.
Oh, you and your goofy. Goofy.
So this is going to be Noodle the Gnome by Sarah Schira. I picked up her Gnomes of Grimblewood pattern book from my library.
Oh,
I'm knitting the smallest. It's Noodle the smallest gnome.
That's adorable.
It's so cute.
That just looks like it'd be fun.
I'm using the. Oh, sorry, that was my water bottle I hit. I'm using the same yarn.
Yeah. Oh my goodness, you're gonna have a matching gnome. You yelled at me or made fun of me for matching my dog. You're matching an inanimate object.
Well, my daughter, who I knit the socks for, has already claimed the gnome. So, but I went to Michael's and Hobby Lobby to look for some poly pellets. So it's going to have a weighted bottom so it can sit.
Oh, yeah.
And even though on their website, both of them said they had it, neither one of them did.
I hate both of their websites, to be honest.
Oh, I do too. Hobby Lobby's website is, or their app. I have their app. It is the worst. I cannot stand it. But the other thing you can do is you can get dried beans, which are much cheaper than poly pellets. And you can stick those in the bottom and have it weighted. So I'm going to go buy some dried beans instead.
Bean butt.
It's going to have a bean butt.
Sorry, guys. I'm real tired today.
Yeah, it's so cute. There's 6 gnomes in her pattern book, a mushroom, and then a cottage house. So I'm going to have a little gnome village. I already told my husband that he's just going to start randomly seeing gnomes pop up everywhere.
You have the shelves for it now, though.
I know. That's why I want to make the gnome cities or the gnome village.
See, I think I could handle that. That looks
so tiny. It was so easy. It takes up so little yarn.
Yeah, and I have a lot of.
Too.
Oh, you have all this yarn now.
Yeah, and so I told my mom she's gonna go visit. So I visited my grandparents a couple weeks ago, and my mom's going again in May. And I was like, Mom, every time you go, I'm gonna send you with gnomes to hide around my grandparents' house. So the first two I'm gonna make for them is gonna be a brewer's one, and then
cute.
I'm gonna make them a packer's one.
That's
adorable. And then she's gonna take them down, and she's gonna just put them in their house. She should put them in the china closet.
Oh, with the dancing ladies.
Oh yeah, I just had a couple of gnomes in there. And I told her, I was like, every time you go down to visit your parents, I'm just going to send you with a couple of gnomes to hide around their house.
I'm going to start coughing now.
But yeah, that was my idea. That's all my whips. I'm done. We are going to talk about books. I probably should have mentioned that earlier, but
But we still have acquisitions, and then I actually have some.
I have none. I am
That's a lie. Well, you're not getting it, but I bought you the one for for Christmas. So don't even.
That was Christmas though.
That's January. You got it in January.
All right, let me go bother my husband.
You don't have to.
He's sleeping.
But I didn't even see those.
Okay, for 2026, it's not a buy ban. It's just I am cutting back. So Bumblebee Acres ended their Romantasy Club, and they have a Sesame Street one now, which I didn't care for. And I was like, I'm not really being drawn to like have a club right now. So I am still signed up to get my 50 grams of self-striping from A Girl in Her Wool, and then I'm getting my braid of fiber every month from Lemercery. And I was like, that's it. That's all I'm going to sign up for. And then I have a lot of yarn. I have a lot. And I'm shopping my stash as much as I can. I don't have a ton of sweaters quantities. I have a lot of single skeins. Yeah. So it makes it a little more difficult. But I'm trying to use what I have before I buy more. But these were purchased in December. Actually, yes, I did purchase one of these. Well, I purchased 2 of them, but one of them is a gift not for me, but I'm going to show it anyways.
Gift not for you.
It's for Brooklyn.
Oh.
It was part of her Christmas present.
And you just didn't give it to her?
I'll explain in a second. Okay. Why don't you talk about your acquisitions? Because I know you're really excited.
So for December, I don't even remember if it was a birthday or Christmas present, because I have about 2.5 brain cells, and when you have a birthday in December.
I got you that for your birthday.
Yes. Oh, birthday. Okay. So yes, she got it for me. Or yeah. It's the Regia. I don't even know what it's called. I looked at the name at one point. Maybe. I don't know. But it's real pretty. It's blue. So I got the Secret Garden that I'm going to like bang my head against the wall. But I like the Regia. It's real soft. It's easy to work with.
Cool. It had a name on Amazon where I bought it from.
And then she got me this lovely bag by Stitching Plaza. It just says, I knit so I don't kill people. I also knit so that I can focus on a conversation.
Understandable.
Yeah.
I can't focus on anything.
But it's got I love the inside and I love the outside, so it's perfect. Yeah, I don't understand people that can just sit and focus on things. This is a different acquisition, which doesn't quite count, but I still think it does because it's like handmade. But I bought these beautiful gloves in Chicago because I was down there with my cousin over my birthday, and I lost my gloves, and it was like -20, and my hands were frozen. So we were at the Chris Kingle market, and I was like, well, I guess I'm spending $1 million on a pair of gloves. But they're these really nice winter-born alpaca gloves that are handmade in Peru, and they keep my hands nice and warm, and I love the colors.
They're really cute.
So,
I like them.
And then my final acquisition is only like half mine, but my friend was destashing, and so she gave me all this yarn. She balled them up for her socks, and then when she was done using them, she's like, well, I don't really need it anymore. Most of it's still self-striping. I did take one. I gave our sister-in-law a different pair, or some, but this is Rocky Horror. She told me a bunch of the names, and I remember like 3 of them. There's also...
I know this one. It's Nikki's Not So Scary.
Yeah, because that was one of ours. That only half counts, and that's half in this big too. I believe this is A Nightmare Before Christmas one. And then there's a Buzz Lightyear one in there.
I would assume this
one, yeah. But so Brooklyn took, I think, 2 skeins, and then I took 1, and then she gets the rest of this. So
I love Scrappy, so. And I've learned I only need like 50 grams to knit a pair of socks. So
and it's mostly self-striping.
Nice.
So awesome. Those are my acquisitions, but I'm very excited to cry at this pattern.
If you need help, I'm always here.
Oh, I need to figure it out. I got to do some stuff on my own and actually like.
I'm just saying, I can help you with the techniques. Okay, so I have 3 beautiful skeins of yarn that were purchased in December. They were not purchased in January, although 2 of them did come in January. But okay, so my sister-in-law, Brooklyn, she wanted rainbow yarn for Christmas, and so I got her this one.
I love it. It's so pretty.
I clearly have not given to her yet, even though it's February. There's a reason though. So this is from Your Magic Yarn, and it does not have the name on it. I don't know the name. There's no name on it. I didn't even notice that. And listen, it needed a friend to ship with, so I bought myself this one. Look at how
Can't have lonely yarn.
It was gonna get lonely, and it's a good thing I did because I purchased this off of Etsy, and I didn't realize that it was coming from Ukraine. So it's a good thing that it had a friend to travel with because it traveled for a while, and it was free shipping.
Oh well, yeah.
And then I was like, oh my goodness, when it gets here, like, tariffs, are those a thing? Like, what am I gonna do? But no, everything was fine. It was free shipping, and
I love this color. That's so pretty.
I think I did see, I followed them on Instagram, and I think right now, don't quote me, don't get mad at me if it's not there anymore, but it was 30% off and free shipping.
Ooh.
Anywhere, nationwide.
That's not anywhere. So anywhere nationwide would be
Just
within
kidding.
your own nation.
I meant worldwide. My bad. Don't quote me. I said this. I'm tired. And then for Christmas, Stephanie got me this one. So this is from Lady Pearl, and this is her Ariel colorway.
And she's actually a local dyer in the Racine area.
It says Milwaukee.
Oh, Milwaukee, sorry. I was like, but I bought it at a shop in Racine. But yeah, local dyer. So I wish my hard thing about sometimes shopping at local yarn, local yarn stores is they don't always have like local dyers there. They have some of the more, like, it's harder to find like the more small brands. So I like that.
Not this one. That's not from here. This one.
And I love yes, it's an Ariel colorway. She had a bunch of other Disney princess ones that were with the sparkles, but I really like. I just kept coming back to that one. I just kept getting drawn to that, and I was like, "This is beautiful." Do whatever you want with it.
I don't know what I'm gonna do. It's probably gonna be socks.
I say probably socks. You can make your kids hats.
I just made them all hats. It's bronze Stellina too.
Oh,
so it's not even silver. It's bronze. It looks silver to me though.
My eyes are tired. I can't see anything. I'm lucky they're open.
Okay. I'm okay. So I think that's all the yarny stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know. I have a couple of things that I'm excited
bag,
to cast on that I can't wait to share with you guys. I just need to finish. Okay, this is a lot for me. Like I said, I like 3, but I figured the gnome. I knew as soon as I cast this gnome on, I was gonna like hyper focus on this because it's so small. That I was like, I'm gonna get this done. And yeah, this is I knit
just a bunch of triangles.
I knit this today. No, so you knit the hat and then you pick up for the body inside the hat.
Oh, sure.
And then I am about halfway done with the body. And I knew as soon as I started this, I was just gonna want to work on it because it's small and it's quick and it's like instant gratification.
So do you put like a nose and eyes on it, or is it just like a?
Let me grab the book. The Gnomes of Grimblewood. And
that is so cute.
So I can show this part. It's gonna look like that.
Oh!
So this is what it's gonna look like. I didn't realize how small it was though. That's like actual size right there.
That is so cute. That looks like it'd be fun to knit.
That's what I'm knitting, and I love it. And so I
stealing her book.
I'm gonna ask for this book for Christmas, or not for Christmas, for my birthday, which is in about 2 months. My birthday, not Christmas. Yeah. This is the smallest gnome.
Oh, she ate all the biscuits behind the counter
because she was at a local bookshop.
Oh,
and she was looking at a book about snowflakes, and she got. Oh no, it was it.
Yes, it's a she.
Yeah, they all have.
I have a beard too. I did shave it off before I came.
They all have a story, and it is the cutest thing ever. So I got introduced to the gnomes because I was watching Nitty Natty's Vlogmas, and she was knitting the Nan Dad pattern, also by. Is it Sarah Schira? Yeah, Sarah Schira. And I was like, well, I've never wanted to make gnomes because I never had anywhere to put them, but my husband built bookshelves in our living room, and so now I have places to put things like knickknacks, and I was like, I need gnomes. I don't know why, but I do.
Because they're so cute.
So that is what I'm doing.
Oh, he's cute too.
Yeah.
Like how they all have beards. Sorry. I'm distracted. This is why I knit, guys. Because otherwise...
Yeah.
I don't pay attention.
All right. So I think that is it for the yarny stuff. I cannot think of anything else. I'm sure there's something. If you guys have any questions, leave them in the comments below. We will address them in the next video, or I will just comment on it.
I will not do anything.
So if you just hear from the Yarny stuff, that's it. We're gonna jump into books.
I did read a book, guys. I read one. Actually, it was actual paperback too, so and it was thick.
Nice. So my Goodreads told me that last year I read 74 books, and well, I was impressed with that number. There were other people in my life that were not impressed by that number.
Your husband?
Yes. It's like, where do you have the time to do that? So my goal for this year was to slow down, which I had been by the end of the year anyways. I was down from like 7 books a month to 2 some months and like 3 others. So my goal for this year is to read 2 books a month. So I'd end the year with reading 24 books.
Nice.
That did not work. My youngest decided that sleep is for the weak. I'm actually surprised he's sleeping right now. And so I've had a lot of time to read books. So I finished 4 books in January.
Well, it's down from 7.
It is down from 7. I think last year. I should look what my last year was. It was a lot. Because I read Onyx Storm last year. It came out in January.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. Why don't you start with your book and then
I've only read 2.
Go into my 4.
So I read The Hollow Tree by James Brogden. It was a ghost story. It was kind of cool. It's about this lady who gets her arm removed, and she then gets this corporeal arm that takes things from the dead world into the life world and causes lots of chaos.
Interesting.
Yeah. I was trying to explain it to somebody. I was like, it's a lot, but I enjoyed it. I clearly finished the book, which is always a big thing. Oh, I read another one too.
Goodbye to me.
I know, because I forgot about it because I had half read it. Like I read half of it in December and then I finished it up in January. But I'm gonna have to look at that one, like figure it out. And I'll interrupt you very rudely when I figure it out. And then I'm currently reading End of Story by AJ Finn, which is a mystery. Okay.
I'm reading romance books.
I don't read romance.
I'm sorry. That's what I like. That's what I read. So I read My Foolish Heart by Susan May Warren. The next book I read was Expired Hope by Lisa Phillips, and that was a romantic suspense book. It was really good. I really did enjoy that one. So there's a new firehouse chief, and someone has to come in and evaluate how the team is working together. And so she is the therapist that comes in to evaluate them. And of course, they fall in love. But there's also a stalker, and someone blew up her car, and
that adds a little bit of twist to it. Because I was like, we should play a game.
Really
tell me the characters. Let me guess the story.
that was a good book. I really did enjoy that one. All right, the next book I read is When I'm With You by Rachel Hawk.
Yeah, it's
I know.
Sorry, guys. I'm blowing my nose again.
Yeah, so When I'm With You by Rachel Hawk. That was just a really cute small town romance. And then the last book I read, it was actually an ARC that I received, so an advanced reader copy. So I have to write a review on it still. But it was Shadow of Ice Island by Jill Williamson. So those are the 4 books that I finished in January. And then I'm currently reading The Shadow of Your Smile by Susan May Warren.
You've talked about her a lot. Does Mom read her too?
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's her publishing company that I've been reading. But that is what I'm reading. That is what I've read. And I am definitely looking forward to reading more. I have a couple books already downloaded for once I only have 4 more chapters of The Shadow of Your Smile left to read. And I'm very excited. All right, that's it for tonight, because clearly we need to go to bed. I feel like we say that at the end of every single episode. We will see you guys next time. Bye.
Bye.